Hi, friends. We have another fuzzy friend over here, too. Say hi, Scout. She does not care. Okay. Hey, friends, what is up? I am doing this live stream because, I wanted to come on and I have a 60-pound dog hogging my bed right now. No, I wanted to come on because I just have things to say. Just want to chit-chat and see how everyone's doing. First of all, I hope everyone is doing well. I know we're in some, really weird times right now. But we're gonna be okay as long as we stay the fuck inside. I don't know if I can swear here, but I'm doing it anyways. And like I've said on my other live streams, God bless the people that are working during these crazy-ass times. The people that need to be working, God bless you. You are keeping our society flowing, and I appreciate you. But anybody else who's being ignorant about recommendations that are being given to us to stay inside, come on, don't be dumb. I think it's very selfish. I think it's just a really selfish thing to do, and it's really ignorant, and it's really stupid. So stay inside, follow the guidelines, don't go to a party. That's that. I don't want to talk about how much I want to punch people in the face for not being respectful of those rules. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is, so last week I sent out a tweet and I wrote about some of the ways that I deal with anxiety, because once upon a time I was a really anxious person. I was just a bundle of anxiety. I was never really present where I was at. I was never in the moment. My brain was always somewhere else. I was always spinning my wheels in my head, thinking of all these worst case scenarios that could happen and worrying, and it just never was any good. It was never any good. So, and I know this is a really weird time for us, and even I found myself getting caught up in all the negativity and all the drama and all the news, and it was sucking the life out of me. And I'm the type of person, and I know some of you can relate, I'm really sensitive. It's good and it's bad. It's a blessing and a curse. Everything, I guess everything's that way. I'm really sensitive, so I pick up on other people's emotions, really intensely. And it's almost like I absorb them, so I have to work on myself a lot. I have different practices that I do so that doesn't happen. But I'm very sensitive and in tune with other people and feelings and emotions and everything like that, and energy. So it was just weird for me. But anyways, what I'm, oh, hi, Matt. Hi, Matt. Look, Scout says hi, too. So what I'm getting at here is I just wanted to share some things that I do to manage my anxiety, which I haven't really had this week because I've been doing these things. So number one, the biggest tip I can possibly give you out of any of this is meditation. And I do it at a very specific time, and I'll tell you why. When I wake up and there's two parts to this. So when I wake up first thing in the morning, do not check your fucking phone. Don't check your phone. Check your phone to see if there's any emergency going on. Don't check your email. Don't check your socials. Don't check fucking anything. Because immediately, or the news too, same with that. When you wake up and you instantly bombard yourself with social media and news and your email, you're bombarding your brain that's super refreshed from a night of sleep with all this shit that is not always even relevant to you, and your brain just becomes overloaded. You get stressed, you get anxious. It is a recipe for disaster. So what I do is I'll check to see that there's no emergencies, shut the phone, put it away. I go on YouTube, type in 5-minute meditation in YouTube, click on whatever it is, I don't even care. You'll find some really good ones on there. Okay, so you click on that, you sit there, literally 5 minutes is all you need. Sit there, even if it's hard for you, just do it. I promise you 5 minutes is all you need. Clear your head. It is such a game changer. And then after that, I will go work out, have coffee, work out, still not checking my phone. After my workout, eat breakfast, still not checking my phone. Then I take a shower. After my shower and after I have taken care of myself, then I check my phone and I start my day. This has been the number one game changer for me since I started doing this like a year and a half ago. Massive difference in my mood, in my anxiousness, and everything. My ability to concentrate and be productive and get things done. Take care of yourself before anything else. And it's not hard. You need to learn meditation. Matt, all you do is literally just type in 5-minute meditation on YouTube, and you sit there. And like sometimes it's harder than some days, it's harder than other days, but you just sit there, and even if you find yourself thinking of other thoughts, that's okay, because it's all about the habit. And if you do it for long enough, eventually it just clicks. It's just a matter of consistency. So number 2, the next thing, and by the way, I tried like it's so funny, every time I try to be like, oh, I won't do it today, it bites me in the ass every single time. When all this coronavirus stuff started and I was traveling and everything, I spent a good 3 days, didn't meditate. My brain was a mess. I was a mess. I was not focused. I was like anxious and worried, and like it was not working. I was like, well, can't fool myself. You can't fool yourself, you know? And I knew that was why. And what do you know? The next day I got back to meditating and my normal rituals, and that was why. That was why. So take care of yourself. Okay, number 2. Limit your time on social media and the news. So to break it down, what I do and what works best for me, I stay informed and I know what's going on in the world, but I give myself a few minutes in the morning to like read over the news, what's going on. Okay, I know what's up. That's it. That's all I do every day. That is it. And also just know this, I went to school for broadcast journalism, which means like to be a news person. They taught us in class that the negative stuff gets more views, gets more clicks. So obviously, like, they want you to click on all this stuff. So the people don't report on positive stuff that happens sometimes, but not really when you think about it. Am I right? I know I'm right. So just know that it's good to be informed. Don't be consumed by it. And then the next thing is social media too. I have X minutes per day I dedicate to social media. So I go on when I have something to share with my fans, talk about posts. I go on to interact with other people, with my fans. Like, I'll go on to interact with my friends. I have a time limit. I go on in the morning, in the afternoon, and some days vary. Some days are more than others if I have more going on, but that's it. The minute I find myself scrolling, like just randomly like scrolling, that's when I sign off, because that's when I know I'm done. Like, there is no reason to be just like mindlessly scrolling and then you look up and it's been an hour that you wasted like looking at what, like nothing. So just know. And also, the more you spend on there, like, it's a great tool, but it can also be very, very, very toxic. So give yourself a time limit, whatever it is, even 20 minutes per day, and stick to it. And if you don't do the work on yourself, like, that's your problem, you know? Like, you have to stick to these things if you want to see results. You get what you put in, just like everything else. So that's number 2. And then the other thing is also, use this time to better yourself. Put your phone away. And what I've been doing, like, people are like, oh, there's a recession. I'm like, great. This is my time to, like, figure out how to make more money, how to expand my brand, how to help more people, how to connect with more people. I've been reading, I've been taking online classes, I put out a merch line, like, I put out a song, I've been making videos for my members and taking photos and going on Snapchat, and like now I'm making a blog, and like I'm just not stopping. This is a great opportunity to work on yourself. So find out the hobbies that you're into. That's just what I'm into. Remember what you're into and go do that. Even like for an hour, so good. It's so good. Like, we're meant to be creating. We're meant to be bettering ourselves. We're meant to be, you know, like, we all have our unique sets of skills and characteristics and things that make us us, and that is all there for a reason. So once you know what that is, just go all in on things that you enjoy, and not just for business, for hobby. Like, maybe you like to make origami monkeys. Like, go do that for an hour a day. Like, it is so therapeutic to do what you love to do. And commit yourself. Don't put yourself last. Put yourself first. Because when you put yourself first, that's when you are best able to go out and not only give your best work to the world, but give your best self to the people that you love. So everybody wins when you put yourself first, okay? And then the final thing is to just take care of yourself. So for me, I am like deeply committed to exercising every single day. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like, I do lift at the gym when I could go to a gym. Now I'm just going on YouTube. I'm looking up Pilates classes for 30 minutes a day. I'm going outside and taking walks. Like, just get your body moving, because it makes your body, like, all that energy just flow, and it gets your endorphins going too. So on a chemical level, you're actually making changes that make you happier, and you're going to feel better. Like, it's just great. It is just great, all in all. So I am committed to exercise every single day. And that aside, exercise, make sure you're eating well, especially now more than ever. Again, it's one of those things that you are what you eat. Like, I said this on my last live stream. I look really young for my age because I eat really well. That's not an accident. Like, I take care of myself, but I eat really well. Like, mostly whole foods, like fruits and vegetables and beans and like whole grains. And like, that's not a coincidence. And I'm not perfect, you know, and everyone's different. But for me, like, and for everyone though, when you eat nothing but like packaged, like processed stuff that like comes in a box or comes in a can, like, it's not good. It's not real food. It's like, you know, like even like a granola bar once a day, like it's packaged, you know? So the more whole real foods you can eat, I swear to God, you're going to feel a lot better. Which brings me to my next tip: water. Hydrate. I mean, I drink copious amounts of decaf tea. Hydration is key. Water is the best thing. Just watch your alcohol intake, because that is going to drain you. So that is all I have to say now. I love you, and I'll see you soon.